ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट आणि हांव राजू नायक. म्हज्या मुखार बसला एडगर वॅलिस. एडगर वालिस हो म्हजो मित्र पोर्तुगालच्यान आयला. एडगर वालिसाचें एक पुस्तक प्रकाशीत जाता येत्या 27 तारखेक, शॅडोज अँड द लायट्स ऑफ पोर्तुगीज रिजीम. पोर्तुगालच्या राजवटीच्यो कोडू, वायट, बऱ्यो प्रतिक्रिया. एडगर बाब, तुका आमच्या स्टुडियोन हांव येवकार दिता. एडगर बाबाची हांव थोडे भितर वळख करून दिता. एडगर बाब आंगोलाक जल्मलो. 17 वर्सां मेरेन तो आंगोलाक आशिल्लो आनी तो त्या वेळसान डिक्टेटोरियल रिजिमा विरुद्ध झगडत आयला. ताजे नंतर तो वेगवेगळ्या कॉन्टिनेंटान गेलो. आज तो पोर्तुगालाक रावता आनी पोर्तुगालाक तांणी डिक्टेटरशिपी विरुद्धय लढो दिला. ताज्या एकूण कारकिर्दींत ताणें वेगवेगळो, तो एक लॉयर, हांवें तुमकां सांगलात, पत्रकार म्हणूनय ताणें काम केलां. आनी गोंया कडेन ताजें लागींचें नातें आसा. पणजे ताळगांव ताजें घर आसा, त्या घरा कडेन लोक रावतात. मोठ्या प्रमाणाचेर हांगा ताजी प्रॉपर्टी आसा. ह्या प्रॉपर्टी कडेन ताचो संबंद येता. दर वर्सा तो चुकनासतना गोंयाक येता. ताका गोंय आवडटा. पोर्तुगाल आनी गोंयचे संबंध बरे जावचे हाचे खातीर ताणें प्रयत्न केल्यात. आनी म्हत्वाचें म्हळ्यार कितें, आमी जे पोर्तुगाल म्हळ्यार सालाजार अशें आमी एक ग्रहीत धरून चल्ल्यात, पूण तशें ना. पोर्तुगालान सुद्दां सालाजार विरुद्ध, डिक्टेटरशिपीच्या विरुद्ध लढो दिला आनी ताजे खातीर कितलेशे जाण झुजल्यात. आमी हांगा मारियो सुवारेशाक पळयल्लो. मारियो सुवारेश प्रेसिडेंट जातकीर गोंयान आयिल्लो आनीक तो स्वता सालाजार विरुद्ध लढिल्लो, बरे कडेन गेल्लो. तातूंतलोच एक एडगर बाब वालिस. एडगर बाब, आय वेलकम यू इन माय स्टुडियो.
Thank you very much.
And also congratulate you for this book that is being published on 27th, no? This is the English version.
English version.
Yes. And the original is in
The original was published in June this year, so just 3 months ago.
Yes.
3 months ago.
So,
And I sent to Frederic Noronha
yeah.
the review of the book, and Frederic was immediately interested in publishing the
And translating
book.
and publication.
But he translated the son.
Translated by Aaron Noronha.
Aaron translated very fast in 1 month.
Oh.
He was absolutely concentrated in the work of translating the book, and in a very short time it was possible to publish the book in Goa. It will be presented on the 27th, this Thursday, at Fundação Oriente.
Okay.
And Raju Naik was kind enough to accept to present the book.
See, I'm very happy that such kind of books are now published, wherein people write, the Goans, especially the Goans, write on the Portugal, write on the Salazar regime. So, is there any other writers, Goans especially, who have written like this?
There are mainly the main writer is Orlando Costa. He was the father of Antonio Costa, Goan from Margão.
Yes, he is our neighbor in Margão.
Yes. And Orlando Costa wrote several books.
Okay.
He's a well-known writer in Portugal. He expired, unfortunately.
Okay.
But he's the main.
I want to ask you one question, a very specific question, pertinent question, saying that the Goans in Portugal are mostly, how they are seen, pro-Salazar or against the dictatorship?
Well, I have to tell you that in the colonies, most Goans supported Salazar in the colonies.
Oh.
Why? Because Goans worked mainly in the public administration. They worked
In the government.
And they were used by colonialism as a kind of
I know they were a rapport between the Portugal
and
Salazar regime and the people.
And the people.
Saying that, see, the Goans,
Yeah.
Salazar also established saying that the Goans who are working abroad are supporting this regime, and they are, some kind of supporters of Salazar.
Yes, and we have to recognize that most of the Goans supported Salazar regime, but this also happened with most of the Portuguese.
Okay.
It happens in every country. People are not educated, and they support the power. Exactly. They support power, and the power has the propaganda, and can neutralize. Yes, and they can neutralize.
In India also we call them Andhavakta.
Yes,
the blind faith supporters.
Yes, and people supported. I have to tell you that 1 month before the revolution, there was a football match between Benfica and Sporting, which are the two main football clubs, and there were about 50,000 people. And Caetano, who was the successor of Salazar, Marcelo Caetano, came to the stadium, and everybody stood up and cheered him.
Yes.
1 month later, the same people were at the streets shouting against the old regime. This shows how people change their...
Mr. Edgar, when Goa was liberated in 1961, you must be a small child, student, school-going child.
Yes.
What was your age that time?
I was just 8 years old. I was in the primary school.
Your primary school in Angola?
In Angola,
okay.
Yes.
So what was the reaction that time in Angola when Goa was liberated?
When Goa was liberated, you see, according to Portugal regime, Goa was part of Portugal, like Angola, Mozambique, East Timor. So the papers, in the papers there were big headlines. India stole Goa. Indians are robbers. And Nehru, there were cartoons of Nehru as a dog.
Oh.
And the head of the dog was Nehru.
Oh.
So it was a very, very strong
propaganda
against India, against Nehru. And people were affected by propaganda. So my schoolmates began telling me, "You are a robber, you are Indian, you are a robber."
Oh.
And I began crying because I was just 8 years old. I didn't understand what was happening.
Okay. So how you reacted?
So I told my parents, so they are saying that I am a robber. And my father explained me, no, tell them that we are Goans, we are Indians, but we are from Goa. And tell them that Goa is part of India. I tried to explain, but people don't understand. It is very difficult.
Okay.
Very
so,
difficult.
so how was then? See, there was a community in Angola, no? Goan community.
Yes.
So, what was how big was it?
We were very few, not more than 1,000.
Okay, so full of Angola, there were only 1,000 Goans.
Yes, because Goans used to go mainly to Mozambique, because Mozambique is in the oriental coast of Africa. It is nearer Goa. It was easier to go to Mozambique.
Mozambique, okay.
In Mozambique, there were many Goans.
Okay. So Angola, how was the reaction to Salazar regime in Angola? The local Africans.
The local Africans, there was a uprising in 1961.
Yes.
Goa was liberated in December 61, and this was considered by the African Liberation Movement an important
development
in the fight.
So the local African fighters
Yes.
They were also opposing the Salazar regime.
Yes, they were opposing with arms.
Okay.
Guerrilla,
Okay.
in the arms. They were opposing in Guinea-Bissau,
Okay.
Angola, and Mozambique.
Okay.
There was a big
Guerrilla movement against the Salazar regime. So must have welcomed the development in Goa.
Yes, they were very happy because it was the first colony to fall.
Oh.
To fall. It
The
was
first
very,
colony of the Portuguese
regime.
Yes.
To fall.
Okay.
Because Salazar used to say that we cannot lose an inch of our land.
Okay.
So when Goa fell, the liberation movements were very happy.
Okay. So that time Portugal were having their territories in 3 different continents.
Continents, yes.
One was Portugal itself
Portugal.
in Portugal, then Africa, and also Asia.
Africa, it was Guinea, Saint Tomé, Cape Verde, Angola, and Mozambique.
Okay.
In Asia, it was Goa, Daman, Diu, Macau, and East Timor.
Oh.
East Timor.
Yeah. So many colonies.
Many colonies.
Many colonies.
Many colonies.
Okay. So at what age you were there in Angola?
I was in Angola till 1970. I was 17 years old when I left to Portugal to study.
So you went to Portugal for studies?
For study.
At the age of 17?
Of 17,
Okay.
yes.
So your parents were there in Angola?
My parents stayed in Angola.
Okay. And then you went to Angola, you went to Portugal and you stayed there?
Yes, I stayed there. I participated in the anti-fascist fight movement. And at that time, there was only illegal party fighting against the regime.
Okay.
It was the Portuguese Communist Party.
Okay. So the movement was very aggressive?
Yes, very. Of course, we had no arms like the liberation movements because we were in Europe.
Yes.
But we organized strikes, we organized demonstrations.
Yes. There are meetings.
Demonstrations.
And then after your studies, you joined you did your law, no?
Yes, I did law, but I joined the Communist Party in 1970. I was just 18 years old.
Okay.
18 years old.
And then you practiced law or you became journalist?
I finished my degree in 1975,
Okay.
1 year after the revolution.
Okay.
And I decided to become a journalist because I always liked to write in papers. Even when I was a student, I used to write in a magazine,
Okay.
monthly magazine. So I became a journalist. For 2 years I had been a journalist.
Okay.
But the paper, you see, it happens mostly because at that time there were many papers, and the paper went to bankruptcy.
Oh.
And so I had to change my profession.
Oh.
But
tell us this, the situation during the media situation. Was media opposing Salazar? And what happened after his defeat?
After his defeat,
after the revolution?
After the revolution, all papers supported the new regime.
Okay.
But not before. Before there was only two papers where the articles opposing the regime, but there was censorship.
Okay.
So the articles had to be reviewed by censorship, and many of them were forbidden. There was a red pencil, and there were censors who used to, if the news were against the regime.
Okay. So Salazar regime was also very aggressively, forcefully opposed by the locals.
Yes.
One of them was Mario Soares, who became the president after the revolution.
Yes, of course. It was not the majority who was opposing.
Okay.
as I told you. But there was a strong opposition movement, and the revolution came mainly with the army. It was the army.
Who has overthrown the Salazar regime?
Yes, it was the army, because the army was being defeated in Guinea. In Mozambique, there were also many problems, and the soldiers, the officers, they realized that the war was condemned. They realized that all British colonies had become independent, French colonies, Spanish colonies.
So some kind of, yes.
Yeah, they realized that
some kind of thinking is now also came in the Portuguese.
Yeah, they realized that Portugal could not win, the regime could not win the war. So they made a revolution. It was a military putsch. It began as a putsch.
Okay.
But people came to the streets. It was a fantastic movement. People realized that the regime had been overthrown. And so this putsch was converted into a revolution. It was a revolution that was admired in all the world because there was no blood.
Okay. Edgar Bob, will you please tell me something about? We have heard that the people who were supporters of Salazar in Goa, when Goa was liberated, they fled to Portugal, and they were acting on behalf of Salazar. They were also, they also killed some opposition leaders in Portugal.
No, there was a fellow called, I don't remember his name. He belonged to the political police.
Yes. It was called the PID?
PID.
Yes.
This fellow, a Goan, Rosario. He was called Rosario. This fellow went to Portugal and he murdered Humberto Delgado.
There is a book written on
there is a book.
That this guy who was the spy in Goa went to Portugal.
He went to Portugal, and Humberto Delgado was an opposition. He was a general. He was in the army. But in 1958, he decided to present himself as a candidate for President of Republic. And there was a big support. And people say that he really won the election, but there was a fraud.
He was called in the political territory, and then he was shot and died.
There was a fraud. And the regime candidate was declared winner. And then in 1958, Humberto Delgado had to run away from Portugal, otherwise he would be in jail. And some years later, he decided to come back illegally to join the internal opposition. And this fellow, Rosario, and other agents of PID, they murdered Humberto Delgado.
And these guys, especially this Goan who was a spy working for PID, he was never found after that. In that book, it is mentioned that
he ran away to South Africa. He
Yes.
ran away to South Africa. And people say that he died in South Africa.
Okay, so he was never found.
He was never found.
You don't think he has also harassed the Goan freedom fighters? The India government could have done something, to search for him.
Yeah, but when the revolution came, he immediately ran away from Portugal. He was not caught. But most of the Goans that left Goa with the Portuguese, they integrated themselves in civil Portuguese society, and they were not against the opposition. They just didn't, most of them, they didn't participate in politics, but they did support the regime as this fellow, of Rosario.
Mr. Edgar Bab, I would also ask you a question. Many Goans who have migrated to Portugal during the Salazar regime, they became big leaders also. One of them was Mr. Caesare.
Yes.
I have met him.
Yes.
Along with Mario Soares.
Yes.
I have met Mr. Caesare.
Yes.
He was then the opposition leader of Portugal.
Yes.
He has rose to such a big position.
You know, Goans were very successful in Portugal.
Okay.
And the best example is Antonio Costa.
Yes.
He is Goan origin. He became Prime Minister, Chief Minister of Portugal for 8 years.
Okay.
He was the Prime Minister, Chief Minister, and then he has a very important function in European Union.
Yes.
He's President of
Yes.
European Union.
Yes.
But besides Antonio Costa, we have Narana Caesare.
Yes. Yes.
We have also Alfredo Bruta Costa,
Oh, yes.
who is son of Antonio Bruta Costa,
Okay.
who was opposition Goan
Yes.
here in
And
Goa.
also Mr. Mario Soares' son was also a politician, no?
Yes, Mario
Which
Soares'
is a
son.
little a preface for you.
Yes, he
Yes.
made the preface, forward,
Forward for you.
yes.
So, how was your personal relations with all these guys? Mr. Costa, Antonio Costa, Mario Soares,
Yeah,
then Mr. Caesare.
Yeah.
Have you met them personally?
Of course, I am a close friend of Antonio Costa.
Oh, nice.
And also of João Soares, the son of the president.
Okay.
And Mr. Caesare, he was the previous president of Casa de Goa before me. Before me. So Casa de Goa is a strong Goan association in Portugal. It is one of the strongest Goans association in diaspora.
Okay.
And Caesare was president, then I came as president, and then other
Tell me, how many Goan associations are there in Portugal?
Goan community, we believe we are about 30,000.
Oh,
It's-
quite a good number.
It's a good number because Portugal is a small country.
Yeah.
Portugal, we are 10 million people.
Yes.
You see, we are much less than Mumbai. Mumbai, I think it is 20 million.
Yes.
Portugal is half.
Yes. 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 So tell me now, the Goans living in Portugal, are they proud of their connections with India?
Yes.
More
yes.
than India, I will tell you, they are proud of Goanness in them.
Yes, they are proud of Goa.
Yeah.
Some years ago,
Yeah.
I must tell you that some Goans were a little ashamed of being Indians because India was a poor country.
Yes.
Now, India is considered like
superpower.
China.
India is one of the superpowers, yes.
Like China.
Yeah.
And so now Goans are proud of
See
India.
that? Okay.
It's strange, but how things...
So people, are they interested in showing their Goan roots in Portugal?
Yes.
They meet, they organize shows, programs.
Programs,
They have,
programs, cultural shows,
Okay.
and they try to transmit to their children the Goan roots.
Okay. So their children, anybody knows, the Goan links. They speak about Goa. Any such type of exchange or link is there?
Yes, for example, there are Goans who watch this television,
Achha?
your television. There are Goans.
Okay.
There are Goans also who read the papers online,
Okay.
and many of them come to Goa to visit their relatives. They
Okay.
try to
You every year you visit Goa, no?
Yes, every year.
So you have kept that link
Yes.
always, visiting
Yes.
Goa, visiting your relatives,
Yes.
visiting the friends. So you find this,
Yes.
visiting Goa as one of the, what is it called? आमकां म्हणटात न्ही आमी कोंकणीन म्हणटात आमचे काळजाचें गोंय.
Yes, yeah,
आमी
it is-
पेल्यान दवरूंक जायना.
It is the land of my parents,
Yes.
which is now also my land.
Yes. First time when you visited Goa.
First
At
time
what
I
age?
visited Goa, it was, I was very small. It was in 1956. I was just 3 years
Or
old.
before the liberation of Goa.
But I didn't remember.
Yeah,
I
you
was
don't
just
remember.
3 years old.
Yes.
Then I came the second time. It was in 1981.
Oh.
1981.
So it was quite a long period.
Yes, and after that, I come
Started.
every year.
Yeah. So what is the speciality of this book? Tell us, to our viewers, why they should purchase this book.
The book has 33 short stories.
Yes.
These stories are social stories,
Yeah.
political stories.
Yes.
They have humor.
Okay.
For example, there is a story
Yeah.
of when I was in 1961, when Goa was liberated. We used to go to the beach on
Angola.
Sunday in
Angola,
Angola
yeah.
on Sunday, and there was quite few families
Yeah.
who used to take
The
to
food.
prepare food.
Yes.
at
You
home.
go there, eat.
And at lunchtime we used to eat
Yes.
at
Together.
the-
Yeah.
together. And there was one of the fellows who was a teacher, primary teacher, called Leru Mascarenhas.
Leru Mashkani.
Leru Mascarenhas.
Yes.
And it was about 12:30. He was having bath.
He was swimming. in the sea.
Swimming. And his wife began calling him, Leru, come and have lunch.
Yes. Yeah.
And he didn't listen because he was swimming.
Swimming.
And the wife, Leru. People understood. Neru.
Who must have come in the submarine.
Yeah, and there was a humor that Nehru had come in a submarine and he was at the beach. And there was no television.
Yeah.
People saw the face of Nehru only through
Newspaper
pictures,
pictures.
black and white
Pictures. Yes.
and not good pictures.
Yes.
And the fellow, he really looked the same aspect as Nehru. So the Europeans, the Portuguese Europeans, began approaching him in a very angry way and began shouting him, "You are Nehru! You stole Goa!" And the fellow said, No, I am not Nehru.
Yeah.
I am Nehru. But phonetically, it was the same. It seemed, I am Nehru.
Yeah.
So they wanted to beat him.
Yeah.
But then one of the Portuguese was more clever than the others. He said, no, this fellow, he cannot be Nehru because he speaks Portuguese. So they let the man.
Thank
in
you,
peace.
Edgar Bob. Thank you very much. Very interesting story. And अशे तरेच्यो खुबश्यो इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरीज एडगर बाब वॅलीस हाणें आमकां हातून सांगल्यात. हे पुस्तकाचें ट्रान्सलेशनूय लोकल लँग्वेजींनी जावपाक जाय. आनी म्हत्वाचें म्हळ्यार कितें एडगर बाब हांगा आयलो आमच्या स्टुडियोन उलयलो. म्हत्वाचें म्हळ्यार कितें तो पोर्तुगीज उलोवपी. इंग्लीश हांव जाणा कशे तरेन तो उलयला. पूण ताणें आमकां योग्य तरेन जो कितें संदेश दिवपाक जाय तो दिला. गोंयकार पोर्तुगालाक रावतात वेगळे कडेन गेले तरी तांची पळय जी मुळां आसात ती मुळां तांणी घट दवरिल्लीं आसात. एडगर बाबाक सतत गोंयांत येन दिसता. दर वर्सा तो येता आनी जो मेरेन जितो आसा तो मेरेन तो येतलो म्हणटा. आनी म्हणून तो आपल्या मोगान आनी यादीन असलें पुस्तक बरयता. आनी लक्षांत धरात हे पुस्तकाचो संदेश तो होच. खूब जाणांक दिसता विशेषतः स्वातंत्र्य सैनिकाच्या काळावयल्या लोकांक दिसता की पोर्तुगाल म्हळ्यार आमचे दुस्मान. पोर्तुगालाचे त्या वेळा वयले पळय जी रिजीम राजवट आशिल्ली 6000 ती गोंयची दुस्मान. ताजे नंतर जी पळय राजवट आयली जिणे सालाजार विरुद्ध लढो दिलो, सालाजारा विरुद्ध क्रांती केली आणि सालाजार सरकार उडयलें, ते लोक आज ते सत्तेर आसात. तांकां भारता बद्दल आपुलकी आसा, गोंयचे बद्दल खूब मोग उपाट मोग आसा आणि तातूंत भितर एक एडगर बाब. तुम्ही आज आमच्या स्टुडिओन आयले, तुमकां हांव धन्यवाद दिता. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.
Thank you very much.
पळयत रावात गोमंतक टीव्ही.